I'm here to talk to you about something really amazing and really important. It's ChatGPT, or it's artificially intelligent prompt responses. And let me tell you what it's all about. So, in summary, this video will be in summary because I'm also doing longer videos for clients right now for their staff, so they understand how to use it. I'm also creating workshops for my clients. And I'll probably be doing a workshop series in August and September, and I will include one of them on this because it's that important. This is probably one of the greatest tools that have come out in a long, long time. It's a productivity tool. I can't see how you could survive without it. So it's one thing that you're going to want to know about. You can access it through your laptop or your computer. You can access it through a whole bunch of different apps right now. And there are more coming on board that are going to have integrations to it. You can put it on your Microsoft, so on your Word, on your PowerPoint, on your Excel. You can put it on your Google Docs or your spreadsheets. You can there's chat bots that are being created on websites, so it can talk to your clients for you. It's pretty amazing. So basically, it's a productivity tool in the area of creating documents, proposals, responding to grants. There's so much you can do with it. Posts, creating social media posts, emails, your email clients, Constant Contact, MailChimp, they all have integrations to it now. Customer service, as I said, chat bots from your website. It can take over for some customer service from your guys. Sales, again, the chat bots could intelligently upsell your clients or give them the information they're looking for with links back to your website. Website content, and as you know, blogs are still king on your website or queen, and it can help you create blogs. There's so much it can do. It can even help you with search engine optimization. What are the keywords? What are the long tail searches, the short term searches for this industry, for this age group, people that are looking to buy my product in this age group, in this city? Oh my goodness, it is unbelievable. So I just wanted to share with you what that is, and it's pretty amazing. Uh, it's probably the most of your lifetime. I think it's going to be one of the best productivity tools we've ever seen. I can see it now. When I started using it, I went nuts, and I know I'm going to continue to go nuts. So anyone that I've shared it with so far in my training has just found so many uses for it. Like I said, from social media posts, responding to quotes, creative business correspondence, blog posts, personalizing communications with client personas. So you would tell it, I'd like to, share my this email with clients that are of a certain age group, and it changes it for you to talk in their language. Hello. I mean, it's pretty amazing. Language translation, it will translate it perfectly in a dialogue form from one language to the language you're asking it to translate it to. Escalate your learning. I mean, accelerate your learning. If you're trying to learn certain topics, it'll help you learn certain topics. Reorganize your data. I just did a big proposal the other day, and I wanted certain sections reorganized, simplified, and it did it for me. It created bullet forms. It created checklists. I absolutely love it. As I said, improve SEO and check sources. I mean, there's so many things, and I can continue. There's a whole bunch of other things it can do that I've been seeing people work with, creating educational material, writing code, which is kind of interesting. You can show it the old code. How do I improve this code? I'd like some code in this language for this particular application. I want to create you can create whatever you like with it. It's pretty amazing. You can say you would like to create an event and you'd like information on how do I create and what are some ideas. It's like having a really cool business partner who doesn't need coffee and is always available to help you create ideas. Give me some ideas for a summer networking social for accountants, and it'll tell you things that accountants like to do in the summer. Whoa, I mean, it's just insane. It's really smart. The new version is version 4, so you want to make sure you're using that one because the version before this was 3.5. It's not that it was dumb, but it wasn't as smart as this one. This one is really smart. So those are some of the things you want to do, and let me just show you how it works. Okay, and this is how we do it. So, what were you doing? Chat, GPT. There are so many uses. So, let me show you how you use it and how you do it. And again, if you don't do it, I believe you're going to lose it because there are so many opportunities for you to expand your business, your knowledge, your reputation, just fabulous. So again, I'm going to be having workshops on how to create this, how to leverage it. But let me just show you. So there's so many places that it'll be integrated in Word, in documents, in your constant contact. But let me just show you how you use it on your laptop. So what you want to do, there are many different ways, as I said, but one of the ways is to go to HTTPS chat.openai artificialintelligence.com. So let's go. Let's go see this sucker. So when I go there, this is what it looks like. There won't be anything written in here. It just says chat, and it says gives you examples, capabilities. It remembers what you've done in the past, limitations. I imagine this is going to look very different in the near future, but this is what it looks like now. And so, what am I talking about? So, here it's asking you to send it a message. So, I'm going to ask it, what are the top 5 things to do in Aurelia, Ontario this summer for families? Let's say for families. Okay, so, and I'm going to say, to be used in a blog on the city of Aurelia's website. Okay, so I'm just going to tell it that. Let's see if it understands. And so it starts coming up with a blog title, top 5 family-friendly activities in Aurelia, and it's telling me what they are. So it's going live and looking to see what's going on in Aurelia, and it's coming up with the top 5 things to do in Aurelia. Oh my goodness, it's just fantastic. And what I love about this, it's using all the best principles for creating a blog as well. And a blog, you want to make it feel like a news article. So you want to have it short and sweet in the title, and it does. You want to have a number in the title, top 5 family friendly things to activities, and then it introduces it and it gives it numbers, and it's beyond amazing. So this will help your productivity. Now you want to read it. You want to make sure that it is exactly the kind of activities you want to talk about, and you want to be able to make sure the tone is what you wanted. So you can tell it to be funny, you can tell it to be informative, you can tell it that you can say, I am a city official and I want to write a blog. So you're talking to it and it comes up with what you want. You can say that I said top 5 things. You can say, I want a checklist. What's the checklist that I should have when I'm going camping? And it'll come up with a checklist. So it's endless on what it is that you can do. So now when I come, you're going to say, how did I get this on my laptop to begin with? So when you're in chat openai.com, you go to these dots up here. See these dots, and you come down to more tools, and then you go to create. I don't have my glasses on. I should make this bigger for all of us to see. Create a shortcut. There it is. Woohoo! So you create a shortcut. So you click on create shortcut, and then voila, it ends up on your desktop. So that's one way of using it. And that's how right now you have to use it on Android phones. There is an app for that on the iPhones. So that's very cool. Well, where else can you use it, you might ask? Well, you can use it on Okay. So you go to Word document, and on your Word document, you're able to go to Insert. And on Insert, you're going to see something that honestly I never even noticed before. Get add-ins. So these add-ins is where you're going to click on this, get add-ins, and you're going to search for Ghostwriter. So on your Word Microsoft World, it's called Ghostwriter. That happens to be one of the apps APIs, one of the add-ins that works beautifully and is connected to the chat app. So I absolutely love this one because it does a few more things than the app on your desktop does right now. So you just search for Ghostwriter. Ghostwriter. And it will come up right there, and you add Ghostwriter. So I've already done that. And when I add Ghostwriter, how do I get out of this? When I add Ghostwriter, you'll see it up here. Oh my goodness, this is so exciting. So what I like about this is if you are creating social media posts or if you're speaking to somebody who is of a certain age, you can change who it's going to. You can change the dialogue so that it actually meets the uh, it meets the needs of the person you're sending it to. Right? And so all you do is you indicate if you have something you've already written and you want it to check it, you highlight it and put it in here, and then you tell it, you know, this is what I'm writing about, so you basically say, please check this, please rewrite this. Yeah, let's just say that. Please rewrite this. So I'm going to say, please rewrite it. But what am I talking about? Well, it has all these different elements. It says that you can rewrite it as, let's see what we're talking about here. You can rewrite it as any of these personas, as a chief executive officer, as a chief financial officer, a chief information officer, a consultant, a doctor, a lawyer, all of these different professions. Who are you right now when you're writing this? So you indicate who you happen to be. So I can be an employee, I can be an essay writer, I can be a government official. So I can be a government official. So I'm going to rewrite this as a government official. So it's going to sound different than if an employee or if a social media consultant wrote it, right? And then style. Do I want it to be emotional? Do I want it to be ruthless? Do I want it to be analytical? How do I want it? What do I want it to be? So I'm going to say academic. I want it to be more academic, whatever I wrote. And then I'm going to say, what's the tone? Do I want it to be pleasant? Do I want it to be funny? Do I want it to be, what do I got here? Clinical? Do I want it to be cold? Do I want it to be authoritative? I'm going to say authoritative. I would never write like that personally. And then what else is here? What is do I want it long? Do I want it short? So I'm going to say that I want it short and to the point. And then it's going to say, what language do I want it in? So I'm going to put it in English. So I click on this then, which is the little arrow, and then it takes whatever I've put into it and it rewrites it down here for me. So let me just copy this and I will replace this with what it tells me. I don't have to, but I'm going to just do that so we can read it. So whatever I had before to add Ghostwriter in as an add-in to your Microsoft Word, PowerPoint, Excel, these are the directions. So it's taken what I had before, which is, hey there, so you're interested in Ghostwriter as an add-on, and I go on and I babble away. But I said, no, I want it to be clinical, I want it to be authoritative, and I want it to be short and to the point. So it took my longer information and it shortened it for me. So this is what I like about the add-on of Ghostwriter in the Word and the Microsoft world, because it allows you to really hone in on who you are, who you're talking to, and what the verbiage should be like. Isn't that fabulous? It's pretty exciting. I know I wrote a proposal earlier last week, and I wanted a closing statement on it, and so I had the entire document there, and I said write a summary for this document, and it did. It wrote me the most elegant summary I've ever had in my life, and of course I went through and I made sure it was accurate and correct. So you can use it in Word, you can use it in PowerPoint, you can use it in Docs, and let me show you in Docs because that's some of you are more. Okay, so I'm going into now my Google World. So my Google Creative Tools are the ones that I use are Google Slides, Google Word, or Google Sheets. So right now I happen to be in my Google Slides, which is like PowerPoint. I love using these because I'm always collaborating. So I love using this because I can share it with others and they can update it at the same time. So when I'm in my Microsoft world, you saw how I added it to Microsoft. I went to Insert and I did a Get Add-ons. When I'm here in my Google world, whether it's docs, slides, or sheets, I go to extensions and I add it as an extension. It's as easy as that. So you click on extension, go to add-on, and search for it. So I searched for Chat GPT, and it came up, and I added it as an add-on. It's called GPT for docs, sheets, and slides. And then I click on start, and it shows up right here. Pretty awesome. So what you're able to do, obviously, is different things in docs than you can in slides. In slides, I can actually generate slides if I wanted to. I could say create create. Let's say 4 slides on how to host a networking event. So I'm just going to put that in there and see what it comes up with. So I'm going to run it. I don't have very many other options on this one, so I run it, and it's going to add the slides to the end of this PowerPoint or to this slide deck. So it's 15%. It's going to create its own images and its own words. Now, I could have given it a lot more direction. I could have said, in the summer, so it would have given me summer events. I could have said a 3-day event. I could have said a 2-day event. So let's go see what it did for us. So I'm going to scroll down, and so here are my 4 slides. So whoops, here are my slower slides. So first, choose an event, choose a venue. So select a suitable venue for your networking event, such as a conference, hotel, blah, blah, blah. Then it says plan engaging activities. And activities could include icebreaker games, group discussions, speed networking, or guests. And then it says promote the event, and it tells you how to promote the event. Then it tells you create and create designated spaces and times for attendees to network, and arrange networking sessions, coffee breaks, networking lounge where people can connect. So it gives you all sorts of different great ideas. So let's just go back to my PowerPoint and see what else I wanted to share with you. So we talked about where you can access this amazing tool from your desktop, a whole bunch of different apps. We talked about the tools, the productivity gains you can have with it, whether creating documents, posts, emails, and so many other things you can do. Blog posts, it can really up your game on blog posts, accelerate your learning. Search engine optimization, you can ask it, what are the terms people are using in my industry in this city to buy my product? So it could really help you with search engine optimization. So there's so many things people are using. Get legal advice even. So you do want to check out the sources. You do want to make sure it's accurate, but it certainly will give you so much more information than you had before. When you're creating a post, you'll see in one of my examples coming up, I'll say create a post on LinkedIn, Twitter, and Facebook for International Women's Business Day and celebrating, I think I said photographers, and it's created the most beautiful post celebrating photographers. So let's just continue here. So here it is. Video editing. So write a cross section of social media posts for Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter for International Women's Day. My business is a boutique video editing company. I want to celebrate female women editors. Keep the tone, and now you tell it, keep the tone keep the tone fun, casual, optimistic. And so then it comes up with 3 just beautiful posts, and of course you can add your own twist to them, and it gives you the hashtags for those posts. So as I said here, this is a artificial intelligent productivity tool that can be used by businesses to complete so many different types of tasks. And so what I did was I took this content, which was bullets that I've been finding when I was researching what ChatGPT was. And then I said in a prompt on the side over here, I said, I asked it to simplify this. So I asked it to take this and simplify it. So it did that for me. ChatGPT is an AI tool, sorry, that helps businesses with tasks like email drafting, lead generating, marketing assistance, and social media posts. Understanding and utilizing this versatile solution is crucial to thriving in the digital age, and I believe that tremendously. So another time I went in and I said, give me bullets that I can use as to the benefits of Chat GPT. And it came up with these beautiful points for me. What I love are all the emojis. So I can use this for posts for clients. I could use this in presentations. It's pretty amazing. So again, I showed you how it works on your Google World. So your docs, your spreadsheets, and your slides. All you're doing is you are looking for the extension, and then this is what it looks like when it comes up. So you add that extension. So I already have it added, so that's why it says uninstall. And then so you want to click on install, and you can put it on your slides or your spreadsheets or whatnot. So it's pretty. It's so powerful. I think you're going to love it. I really would love to have hands-on workshops for this so that we can all do step one. Put this into your PowerPoint if it's PowerPoints or slides. Step two, let's work on the prompts for creating content. Okay, let's work on the prompts for creating slides. And then this is what it looks like in your Word document. So in Word, again, you're going to insert, then an insert, you're going over here to click on Get Add-ins, and on add-ins, you're getting Ghostwriter. And so in the Ghostwriter will show up here, and you're able to do so many things with Ghostwriter. So with the Ghostwriter, it's powerful, and it's a great connection between Chat GPT and Microsoft Word for Word, PowerPoint, and Excel. It just really increases what you can do and who you're writing from and who you're writing to. It's I just love that it changes the tones and the styles depending on who you are and depending on who you're talking to. It's really quite amazing. And then it also allows you to it's real-time suggestions. You're writing in the middle of something, you've got writer's block. You can ask it for, give me ideas on this topic, and it gives you just phenomenal ideas. You know, so I think you're going to love it, and I'm really excited to be sharing this with you. What else do I have here? Oh yes, so I looked at many different applications. I'm seeing it in all sorts of different tools for social media. I'm also seeing it in your email marketing tools like Constant Contact. So here I went to Constant Contact. It's in beta form. Artificial intelligent content generator is what they've called it. And I clicked on that. This is what comes up. It's saying, what would you like to create? And so I'm either creating an announcement is what I chose here. I'm saying it's informative. I'm saying chat GPT workshop benefits, how to use it and features, and is all I wrote there in the prompt. And then I said generate. It said generate an email. So the next slide shows you what it generated. It said, okay, put your photo there, and it generated some really cool words. And I would link this back to my website where I have sign up for the next workshop. So this is, of course, the one that's on your browser that I showed you already. And oh, one thing I forgot to show you on the browser, and I'm glad I came here, is after it creates the content you're asking for. In this case, I said create a social media post about summer shoes from a family-run company, and it comes up with just beautiful prompts. So I've been using this to help me with some prompts for some of my clients, and it's really expands the creativity of how I can express myself for the social media posts. It's really beautiful. So it's come out with all these posts, possible posts. So I take them as I find them appropriate, and I use local authentic photos because you know me, I think I know local authentic photos work better than ones that are photoshopped, or ones that aren't authentic, or ones that aren't real from the client. So I couple the words with things that are real photos from the clients, and that works really well. So here's an example. Summer vibes from our family to yours. Here are, hey there, shoe enthusiasts. As a family-run company, we're thrilled to present with you with our shoe collection designed for you to love and craft, no care. And it's true. I mean, they have hand chosen the shoes that they sell. I mean, so I went through this and I found the ones that were appropriate. So I did one on just water shoes. I did another one on just flip-flops. So I was able to do that, and I used pictures from their own stores. So it's very cool. So once you're on the one that's on your desktop, it actually then saves whatever you've asked it for on the side. It saves it on the left. So if you end up going here, you'll see what are all these? It's saved all of these on the left. So if I go back here, I can see what I had just created. And then what I'm able to do with this is I can edit it if I want to change something, and I can share it with somebody. So I can share this with somebody if I am deciding I'm working with my client, I've made some changes to it, but I want to share it with them, so I can share it with them for their creativity on this same topic. Oh my goodness, will this never end? It is so cool. So I love the fact that I click on the little share button and it comes up with this where I can actually share it to my clients, and maybe they have some suggestions on what I should post. So here's one where I said summer networking event. Give me some ideas, creative ideas for a business summer event, outdoor picnics, and it's just giving me all sorts of different ideas. So I think you're going to love this tool. Again, putting it on your desktop, I think is going to be really useful. So again, you can use it from your desktop, you can use it for Constant Contact, you can use it from Microsoft Word, you can use it from any of the docs. Here I said, how can GPT help community futures organizations? That was my prompt up here. And then it came out with this: streamline funding applications, tailor coaching and support, knowledge-based creation, market research and analysis, outreach and communication. And it goes into further detail on every single one. It expands it. So it just really helps you with your marketing and your communication. And I'm really sincerely thrilled for sharing this with you, because I think it'll really help in so many different ways. Again, as I was saying, with uh, it's used in various different applications like Microsoft Word or like PowerPoint or slides. So you can create either content or it'll create actual individual slides for you as well, which is very cool. So I'm not sure what else I should be sharing with you. I think for now that's really cool. It will create also in PowerPoint or in slides um, uh, images. So here I think I said create 4 slides on how to host a networking event, and so it did that for me. But what I also said was here, create a image on slide deck, create an image. Oh, I see. I went here and I said create an image on people working together on a business plan. So it came up with this. So I did this for Community Futures, where I said um, if you're looking for funding assistance with your funding and coaching and connecting like-minded people, business and professionals, our team at Community Futures is here to help you. We understand your needs. So so I put in something very basic. It came out with those words, and then I said, come out with an image of people working together on a business plan. So it showed me this. But again, you know me, I would rather see a real photo of you working on a business plan with your clients. That would be phenomenal. And that's what I ended up doing here. Was I took this and I ended up in Wellington Waterloo Community Futures. I put a photo of Rick out with one of their clients versus a stock photo like I have here. So it's really cool. Make sure you keep it authentic, keep it real. And so my prompt was contact our communication, I said, I asked them to generate community future slides. And what I said was, contact our team here at Community Futures. We can help with funding, coaching, and connecting you with like-minded businesses. And it came out with these 4 slides. Our team at Community Futures can help you find suitable funding options and ventures. And then the next slide, it came out with this, our preferred coaching and mentoring. And then the next slide came out with this. And then the next slide came out with the final slide. So it looks at your website. It looks at other people's websites that have the similar keywords and what I'm prompting, and it brings into it the best of the best for you to use. So it's pretty phenomenal, and it's different every time you create it. So no, I don't know. I don't think two people are going to get the exact same answers, but that's for another conversation. And here it was. I said, help. GP can help Community Futures generate photos. So what I did in the photo was coaching a farm business on best practices. So I wanted a photo on that, and this is what came up. So they created this photo of a farm business, and it looked like we were out there coaching them. Again, I would rather see you in the photos, but they also come up with photos for you. I do like the Canva photos better. I may have mentioned that already, but these photos are pretty good. And so you can say I want a real photo, or you can say I want animated photos. So I went back in and I said the exact same thing. And I said, generate an animated photo of Community Futures helping a agricultural client, and it came out with this, and it gave me a few to choose from. Pretty cool, right? I mean, it is so powerful. So big time is really the prompt I said here was we are honored to respond to the City of Kawartha Lakes quote to ignite your digital marketing excellence in the area of both social media and Google listings. And so I put that in there. It came back with, we are delighted to provide our response to the City of Kawartha Lakes request for quote to enhance your digital marketing presence in the domain of social media and Google listings. Our team is well equipped to assist you in achieving your digital marketing excellence in these areas. So you put in what you want to say, and then it looks at it and gives you what it thinks is better. And so far, it's proven itself to be very powerful. So there's so many more examples I have here. Here is one summer shoe tips from our fun summer shoe tips from our family run shoe store company. And it gave me about 10 different tips for shoes in the summer. I mean, so you can just try it, put in anything you want and see what comes out, and that'll help you decide how you're going to use it. So I think that's all I've got right now. I hope you find that useful, and I'm looking forward to seeing how you use it. When I do my next step, version 2 of Chat GPT, I'm going to look at how you create your chat bots and your artificial intelligence using Chat GPT with regards to client service and sales. This one was focused on productivity. Thank you very much.